Hey all, Ryan here from Planetary Lapidary, and welcome to another episode of Cutting Rocks, where I cut through rocks and fossils I find on the western shore of Lake Michigan, see what spills out. So this week we got these 5. They all got a little bit of cold watery stuff going on. Here's the first one, just a tiny little nodule. It's got kind of these bunch of pockets all the way around it, so I think what I'm going to do is just go right down the middle, split it in half. This one's got a little more going on. It's got a little deep pocket there, then a nice pocket right there. Hoping it goes through to there, like this one. So I think what I'm gonna do is just go right through this pocket. I know I shouldn't, but I think I'm gonna do it right through the middle. Then this guy, same deal, got this nice super micro banded seam kind of all the way through. Hopefully it's not just on the outside right there. I don't know what I'm going to do, if I'm going to go right down the middle of this one or if I'm going to go this way. I'll have to decide, but that's the third one. Fourth one's a little different. It's a little different kind of a nodule, and then it's kind of got green. And you can see that little micro pocket right there, and then a couple on the end here and around the side. So I don't know if it's just right there or if there's going to be anything in here, so I might just go right down the middle this way and just see. Yeah, I probably will do that. And then this last one is another one. It's got a couple deep pockets right there, nice pocket right there, and then some even micro bands in the yellow right there. So I think this one I'm gonna try to go the long way and get like the face right there. So I'll try to like split it off right there, but we'll see what happens. So they're all pretty small, so we're just gonna use the high-tech 6-inch trim saw, thin notched blade. So let's get her set up and we'll get cutting. Okay, so through that first tiny little nodule, I just went right through the middle just to see if I can get any of that cool stuff on the inside. Oh, look at that. That is really cool, actually. It kind of was like layered in there. Little happy face right there in the white. So that's really cool. A little bit of silicified, probably some super micro bands right there. So probably not Coldwater agate, but maybe, you know, maybe some of that little light grayish or bluish is, but they're just really cool little picture stones for being so small. And I like the little smiley face guy. All right, 1 for 1. Let's get on to number 2. All right, here's the second one. I kind of wanted to try to get this pocket, so that's why I kind of went at such a weird angle right down the middle of this thing. But hopefully it's in there. Oh, it is, and it's a little geode. Look at that. That is sweet, and that's what I was hoping for on the end too. Just you could see the bands. So hopefully this side's the same. Ooh, look at that. It's like brushiated Coldwater agate right there, plus that little pocket with the crystals. That is sweet. That pocket went all the way through, and then you got bots on the outside too. Really, really cool. 2 for 2. On to number 3. All right, let's see if we caught any pockets in the third one. Oh, look at that. That is awesome right there. Tiny pocket on top, tiny one right there, bigger one there, one underneath. Oh, look at that. That is sweet right there. It's like another little Coldwater geode pocket, but with that brown in there, the couple shades of brown, those are really cool pieces right there. So these I'm definitely making something out of. Probably those last ones too, but these are really, really cool. Kind of probably a brachiopod in the middle there, and then filled in, agatized. That's awesome. All right, on to number 4. All right, this was that weird one with the green. I kind of went right through a pocket there, but let's see if it's a nodule. Oh, it is a nodule. Look at that. Look at that white right there, and then the the micro banding there. So the green on the outside was probably just staining, but look at that pocket. Then it kind of goes up into some like conglomerate fossil up there. Ooh, same thing on this side. Lightens up a little bit up here, but still really, really cool. Oh, there you can see both sides of that pocket right there. So awesome, 4 for 4 so far. They all had pockets. All right, on to the last one. Okay, last one. So I wanted to try to get some of this patterning like that right there in the inside. So I kind of cut it right down the middle that way. And then there was this chip out here already. So I wanted to get right on that ledge. So I kind of went weird again, but we'll see if there's anything in there. Oh, there we go. That is pretty sweet right there. Nice super micro banded pocket right in the middle and all the way through the other side. So it was that tiny little pocket right there. Oh yeah, probably that pocket. Yep, that went all the way through. So micro bands on 5 for 5 today. So that is super sweet. All right, if you like this video, leave a like, hit subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned for some awesome close-ups at the end, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.